Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy DanceMaster74. On my last video, I got one person commenting. I believe his name was Oliver, something like that. Give me a sec, let me check. Hang on, my Wi-Fi's being extremely sus. Oliver362. Okay. I gave you a couple of replies. If you subscribe to my channel, thank you so much. So beneficial. This is extremely. I'm extremely thankful because I am not a very big YouTuber. I started as soon as lockdown began. Yeah, so this video is for you, because I know you're messaging me saying, open up the server, open it up, please, stuff like that, and I'm opening up server. As soon as you get
Trying
this
to
video,
hit a deadline without losing all your stuff. It's switching time to a Chromebook. And now it's back to work time. Switch to built-in virus protection. Switch to Chromebook.
I made
Today I've come up with a really silly idea, which, let's be honest, is no surprise because pretty much every single one of my redstone ideas is silly. But I want to create a hidden base that's in a hidden base. 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 Oh man, how many times can you say that repeatedly? If you can say it more than 5, I salute you. But I'm sure you get the picture, so let's get started. Now, because of course this is going to be the first of many hidden entrances, I would say we have to start off relatively large. So I'm thinking a 4x4 flush piston door, completely flat with a wall, making use of slime blocks and honey blocks and things. That should look relatively impressive. And of course it's going to need some form of hidden activation device to actually open this thing without the need of a button or a lever, so we'll think about that in a second. Now I am really hoping that I am building this thing correctly. So we've got, that is part 1 of the flying machine, and then I mean, it actually should be that simple. That makes total sense to me. So all of that will then drop down into the ground, and our stone will be moved out of the way, and it will look incredibly cool. Oh, well, I've been a total moron. I've managed to build my piston door that's meant to be flush with the wall, inset into the wall. I had one job. I would say I've still managed to make it work. Though in fact, I would argue that I've almost made it a little bit more realistic looking. Hopefully, it does all function. That will never get boring to me. That's not good though. What's happened here? Thankfully it was just a false alarm. This block was missing. Hopefully it should all work. Yes. 4x4 flush piston door, looking absolutely gorgeous, if I do say so myself. This
Okay, that was just lag. It worked.
Oh, that's cool. Even I will freely admit that that was a strange noise to make. So I'd say for our hidden activation device, we have a little path detector, which will activate our piston door when we turn a piece of grass into a path. Now that sounds complicated, it might even look a little bit complicated, but it's not that complicated because a dirt block or a grass block is a solid block, but a path block is actually a transparent block, which means that we can detect that.
I'm such a dummy.
And we can use that for redstone outputs. That's a little bit fast though, isn't it? So all I have to do is increase the delay on the pulse extender, and that should hopefully do the trick. And it has. Path block then gets removed, piston door opens up, it stays open for a certain length of time, and then eventually everything closes up behind me. So let's create a base in here. And I would say as far as bases go, this isn't exactly a bad one. You know, we've got the storage system, we've got all the essentials we need, we've got the bed, we've got some furnaces and things. But of course, this is not where our story ends, because we're going to have another hidden base inside this hidden base. And I'm thinking we activate it, making use of one of these furnaces here. Now, originally I thought we could reference a very old school redstone contraption known as a sapling key, but just slightly updated with hoppers and things. That's how old it is, by the way, that we've updated it, making use of hoppers, which are now extremely old, but it doesn't quite work how I expected because, of course, this sapling doesn't actually get removed by the hoppers. So instead, I'm thinking we find the most obscure item that you can smelt in Minecraft, and then the output of that will be picked up by the hoppers, and that's what's going to be used as our hidden entrance activator. Redstone ore is perfect, because who in their right mind is going to be smelting redstone ore to get, I'm assuming, one piece of redstone dust. So with that redstone circuit now all completed, we now need to create our hidden entrance, and I'm thinking we create some form of hidden staircase here. So we need to put a stair in here. This stair has actually been placed on purpose because we can then drop it down and it be here. And then we just need to move... We need to move this stair out of the way, and then we'll have stairs underneath. Oh, that's actually going to be a little bit tricky. And then this is maybe where things begin to get a little bit easier, but it's still not going to be easy. To avoid a little bit of the fiddliness, I've created a new innovative floor design right here, which means that these stairs are now aligned, and they can actually be used in our staircase. So let's see how progress is coming along.
Please join the server as well, and I will see you next time.
Okay, so ignore what happened there, but that is actually...